Hello and welcome to Thuric Plays Battlefleet Gothic Armada. We apparently have arrived at the end. We have one priority mission remaining and we're going to fight against Abaddon with our Eldar allies and hopefully we will be able to defeat him. So let me check back at Port More real quick, but I think everybody is healthy. I think we had one destroyed ship after last time and I repaired it, something like that, I'm not sure. But that appears to be the case. So we have nothing left to do here and we can take a look at the mission itself.
Admiral Spire, the fleet is moving into the Schindlegeist system on an intercept course with Abaddon's ships. There's no turning back now. Our primary concern is Abaddon's flagship, an enormous vessel called the Planet Killer. The despoiler is bringing his entire force to bear on the Schindlegeist system. We believe that he may have brought the Blackstone fortresses he has already captured with him as well. Spire, the echoes of this battle will resonate in the halls of terror for millennia to come.
Okay, intels. More Chaos fleets. Destroy them all as well as their master Abaddon. Abaddon's flagship, the Planet Killer, will take part in the battle. Beware. Massive Chaos fleet converging on the system. Be sure to bring your best ships fully prepared. And the enemy is composed of Chaos vessels, if that wasn't clear enough already. So, the Battle of Schindlegeist. 700 point mission. Let's do this. I would have liked an even bigger battle now, something like 1,000 points or something like that, to just go completely off the rails. But 700 is probably still good. I would so like to do this, but that's just 3 ships, but it would be our 3 carriers. But it's probably still better to go for this. So we have 4 ships, gives us a little bit more options, so I think that is good or good enough for what we want. And let's do this. And I have something in my throat here again. Maybe the gravitas of the coming mission is getting to me a bit. We'll see. Let's do this. Oh, hello.
Or die trying.
Sorry to kill the mood, but I just want to point out again, there's no way for me to kill that sound completely. That music is so loud and I've put it down so much already, like it's not affected by that at all. So you pretty much had to read the conversation instead of watch it. So I apologize for that, but there really is no way for me, at least as far as I'm concerned, because that's already extremely loud. So how loud would it be if I had to put it there? I think that's just something in the game that's not working as intended. And so that's why we have to deal with that very high sound contrast. So I apologize for that. If I could, I would avoid it. But I'm either too stupid to figure out how, or there really is just no way, because all the cutscenes are that loud as well. So that's just a little bit weird. So the setting is pretty impressive though. So that's the planet, or that's the sun of the system. What, I don't know. So, either way, we saw our allies, we saw everybody, we saw the planet killer. So what do we need to do? Fend off the planet killer, win the decisive battle of the Gothic War. Enemies have endless reinforcements. What? Your ships cannot warp out. This is a last stand. Okay. So can I still use...
Attention, slaves of the false emperor. Your pathetic last stand will fail. All Blackstone fortresses, prepare to fire. I want this system obliterated.
All ships. The Blackstone fortresses are building up energy and moving towards the Star of Schindlegeist. Spire, act quickly. We must stop Abaddon before it is too late.
So what I wanted to ask is, can I still use micro warp jump? And I think I should be able to. So the interesting thing here is we don't actually see where Abaddon is already. So we need to wait until we find his ship, or maybe he needs to get onto the map first. We don't really know that. We do see it on the map here. Oh, there he comes. Okay, so he is still off the map, so he is just moving in towards us. So we are not going to engage there too much. Let's just throw down 2 Nova cannons. But then we are going to keep our course and go straight towards the planet killer. Because if that's what we need to do to win this, that is what we're going to do. So let's actually set this as a 1 priority for now, and this as a 2. Because while we are moving past them, we do, of course, still deal damage. And we can help Eldrathane.
Yes, Admiral.
So that seems useful for me. Let's evade that, please.
Resuming normal function.
Oh, that is beautiful. Actually, the small cruiser is probably not going to last anyways forever. So I have no problem just using him to ram. And let's actually ram him a little bit more with another ship to get the double damage going. And stop real quick. Okay, nice. And go again.
Your orders?
Good enough for me. So that's 2 Chaos ships down, but as is pointed out in the objectives, the Chaos reinforcements are endless. So this is not helping us. We also see the Blackstone fortresses, 2 of them, or all 3. The third one is probably over there, yes. Moving into position, so I assume there's some sort of counter going to go off.
Enemy ship sighted.
And I do remember something, so...
Course plotted.
That big cannon up there can fire. And it can do that fairly quickly, so I'm going to try and go left and right of him so that he can't target me with that directly. That seems like a reasonable idea to me. Oh, so what is over there? Wait. Okay, that just looked like an important target, but it's just a normal one, so let's resume normal speed and actually go on 1 and maybe focus on weapons against him.
Your orders?
You know what, actually just evade. You go there. There it is.
Execute high energy turn. Engines hot.
My ship cannot endure any more damage from the enemy guns.
Really,
My
Eldrathane?
warriors and I will fight on, even if my soul is at risk. I have honored my people. May the laughing god preserve my soul.
Ah, Eldrathane.
We have suffered heavy losses.
Really?
We must take down Abaddon's flagship before we are overwhelmed. Resuming normal functions.
Already out of the fight.
At your command.
That's disappointing, to say the least. So actually, let's do this. Get in close. Attack Abaddon. Actually stay at 6k range with those. The main reasons for that being... Oh yeah, we can't quite with this one yet.
Yes, Admiral.
Oh, we're almost out of range.
At your command.
Let's do this. I'd really like to warp in close. You need to boost. This one is teleporting. I think this one can teleport as well now, so let's put ourselves right next to him.
Resuming normal functions.
Okay, we're not, but that is still fine.
Setting course. Confirmed damage on the planet killer.
Awesome. Okay, perfect.
Attack my ship. You will suffer 1,000 deaths by my hand.
6k range. Where are the other ones?
Target locked
Here, let's also give them a 6k because I'm trying to stay close with the other ones. And that way we shouldn't interfere with ourselves too much.
Engaging.
So let's see about this.
Ship ready.
And we're not going to block him completely,
Setting course.
if possible. So let's actually move like this. Wow, the
Your orders?
move is just so slow. Oh nice, he is on fire though. And we're really dealing damage here actually. That's quite surprising. I wouldn't have thought that we would deal quite that much damage that easily to him. Oh wow, but he's really going at us here.
Lurking in your soul.
Your poisoned words have no hold on
around,
me,
please.
heretic.
Turn around, go
I
this
am a
way.
faithful servant of the Emperor, and we shall purge the galaxy of your corruption.
Is that it? That can't be it, can it? We're almost destroyed, but he is really...
The hull of the planet killer has been breached. Just a few more hits, and we'll see the end of that cursed ship.
Is
Lord
that...
Admiral,
what?
I'm reading a strong warp signature in the planet killer.
Abaddon is trying to escape by entering the warp. Spire, obliterate the planet killer at once.
Now, Imperial lapdogs, you face your doom. Blackstone fortresses, unleash the true power.
I can't say anything. I'm caught up in this.
We are the
What's going on?
Navy.
Why
Acquiring new vector.
is this happening? I sacrificed my own ship there. The big one. The battleship, that's the name.
Cogitators.
Did we destroy this now? I don't understand what's going on right now. So is he actually trying to flee? Or is he going to manage to flee? I have no idea.
Took 'em out.
And that
Engines
is...
hot.
Okay, he's
Attention
gone.
all ships. Put as much distance as possible between you and the Star of Schindlegeist.
What the hell?
Our entire fleet is about to be consumed by the Star's death throes.
He got
Lord
away
Admiral,
again?
I will try to buy some time for you and the other ships. We will fight until our last breath.
Okay, what's going on?
My ship is closest to the Blackstone fortresses. All power to the Void Shields. I will attempt to put an end to this madness. By my faith, may the light of the Emperor spread to the farthest star. By my duty, the galaxy will belong to the righteous. By my action, the Imperial Navy shall be honored and remembered upon holy terror. For the Emperor of Mankind, and for the Battlefleet Gothic!
All ships, cancel the retreat order. The heroic sacrifice of Captain Abrador and the Flame of Purity have shut down the Blackstone fortresses. All remaining vessels, we have to board them and take control.
Our
forces at Schindlegeist boarded the isolated Blackstone fortress in an attempt to recapture it. Within, there was no sign of any crew. The walls pulsed with energy, and every surface had become a deep-veined black, like the void of space. Suddenly, a high-pitched whine filled the air, and the walls became ruddy in color. A sense of panic filled the hearts, and the fortress was abandoned in haste. In the end, the fortress destroyed itself. It should have been a pleasing sight to see such destruction, yet while I cannot say just why, my heart was filled with sorrow. I could not dismiss the feeling that something magnificent had died. Who can tell what Abaddon might have done with all 6 fortresses? Some things are too dangerous to be allowed to exist. And someone decided that the Blackstone fortresses were amongst those things.
I see fortresses in the stars. A circle of 6, but they sleep yet. You must be awakened.
Great sacrifices had been made, and great heroes had confronted the challenge. Through the determination, courage, and loyalty of every man in the Navy, the war had been won. Billions of men had found death. Planets had been destroyed, and galaxies threatened. We stood as one. We are the defenders of humanity. We are the Emperor's blazing sword and the Imperium's crushing fist. Hundreds of billions of hands ready to die for our mission in the cold, unforgiving space. We are the Imperial Navy.
And that appears to be it. Okay. Wow. So I really liked that last cutscene. They put it on pretty thick there, but I think it's pretty fitting. It's what the Warhammer 40k universe is, and they're all a bunch of fanatics, so it's pretty fitting. I think they did the story justice there in the end, as much as it's a bit of a cop-out from in some points, but I still like the last cutscene. So we didn't actually destroy Abaddon, he got away, and the Planet Killer is still out there as well. I'm not sure this game is going to get a sequel. If it does, or they ended more DLC that includes campaign stuff, I'd be interested in playing that again. But yeah, with me finally understanding how this game works and replaying the campaign because of the failed Iron Man stuff, I think in the end things became too easy. So even that last mission, I maybe didn't even need to lose my battleship. I just rammed the Planet Killer in the end when I really didn't need to anymore. But I didn't know that at the time, so that's why I did it. But yeah, so that is it. So let's leave the credits rolling a little bit longer. I'm not sure how long they will go. I'm not sure. I assume that's still pretty high up, but maybe there were already localization informations, and maybe we can let this run out until the end. So while we do this, let's talk a little bit. Okay, yeah, now the cast is mentioned here. overall, I still like the game. I do have my criticisms with it, and I think at least most of them are somewhat reasonable. I obviously blabbered about some stupid stuff as well, which can be ignored, but for the most part, I like the game. Some of the randomness that's in there isn't quite to my liking. But overall, I like the gameplay now that I understood the capabilities more. And the story was pretty cool, I think. At least for a setup. Like, it's no deep stuff, there's no question about that. But it's also just... you don't need a good story for these games. The Warhammer games... It's space battle. What else is there to it? The setting was fitting. The protagonists that were in there, the antagonists, of course, they're all pretty one-dimensional characters, but you don't need more in this. And I would have liked to see some other stuff, maybe the Space Marines as well, for example, which would have been fitting. But I know at least the Space Marine ships were added in later per DLC, so that's why they didn't show up in the campaign. But yeah, so overall I'm happy with this. So this is going to bring Battlefleet Gothic to an end for now, at least. I'm not sure I'm going to go back to this game at some point. But I had my fun with it. I had my ups, my downs. But overall, I'm happy that I played this. So yeah. If you have any suggestions, what you would like to see me next, I do have a list in my head and somewhere else, maybe, I don't know. But more in my head, pretty much, of what I want to play next. It's going to go into a different direction, quite a bit, I think. But if you have any suggestions of what you would like to see me play, just let me know, and I'm going to add it if I think it's going to be a good fit for me. So, yeah. That is where we're going to end the campaign and the video for today. So if you like this video, please leave a like and a comment, and if you want to see me play anything else, just subscribe if you haven't already. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you... That sounded weird. And if you want to see me play anything else, it sounds like anything but not this. That's not what I mean, by the way. This might be me overthinking this phrase, but I just want to make very clear I didn't mean that. Okay, let's get back to this. So, thanks for watching. I hope that you tune in next time, and have a nice day. Bye.